My name is Mike Butcher. I'm the editor-at-large for TechCrunch, but I'm also the chairman for TechFugees, which is an organization we set up in London 2 years ago to bring the worlds of the technology world together with the needs of refugees and NGOs who serve refugees. Welcome! Yeah? Thank you. This is the first global summit that we've put together. Our idea is that technology industry, technology entrepreneurs, innovative thinkers, innovation specialists can work together with refugees and NGOs, and also refugees themselves can co-create and become part of the solutions. We're super excited to have you here today. We're incredibly excited. We've got a number of thanks to give to, but first of all, we're just going to introduce from Station F, Marwan Elfites, who's with Station F, and is just going to tell you a little bit about where you are at the moment. So, come on up, sir.
Hi. Hello, thank you, Mike. Thank you to all the TechFugees team. So we're super glad to have this event in our walls at Station F. So yeah, I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain you where you are exactly. What is this place? What is our purpose with Station F? So my name is Marwan. I work as the startup guy of Station F, so I manage all the in-house startup programs. So Station F, what is it? First, it's a startup campus. You are in one of the biggest startup campuses worldwide. It's a big former train station, as you may have seen it when you just came. It's a young project. We just opened in early July, so it's quite fresh, quite young. It's a full private project, so there's one person behind Station F. It's Xavier Niel. It's a serial entrepreneur and investor, and this project is led by Roxane Varza. So he wanted to build this place to have a less fragmented ecosystem. Here at Station F, you have everything under one roof. You have all the startup services. You have many programs. Also, main purpose of Station F is to make entrepreneurship more accessible to anyone. So we rely on 3 pillars at Station F. We're in Paris. As you may notice, I'm a French guy, I have a deep French accent, but we're not here just to promote French entrepreneurs. We're not here to promote French entrepreneurship. We're here to promote entrepreneurship in Paris. So you may have seen it, we have many international brands at Station F. So on the campus, you can spot people like Facebook, Microsoft, Naver, who are from Korea. Also, we have international VCs, we have international startup programs. So international is our core pillar with Station F. Also, everything we do here is startup first, startup recommended. So the way the building is designed, the way the workplaces are designed, the way we selected our startups, the way we selected our startup programs, everything comes from entrepreneurs. Everything is startups requested, recommended, and approved. And the third pillar of Station F is diversity. So here at Station F, we're building a big ecosystem, but no ecosystem can flourish if we have the same people from the same skills with the same mindset on the same spot. It would be a nonsense. We're here to provoke and promote innovation. So if you just have the same people on the same spot, that will be stupid. So at Station F, you're going to find 26 startup programs. That's a lot. You have incubators, you have accelerators on many types of topics like AI, data, gaming, fashion tech, e-commerce, and so on. But there's one that shows what we are aiming at with Station F. What we deeply feel about entrepreneurship is what we call the Fighters Program. So what is it? The Fighters Program was announced the same day as our inauguration, so at the end of June, so it's quite early, it was 3 months ago. And it shows how deeply connected the Fighters is, what Station F is with our values. So with the Fighters Program, we want to find entrepreneurs from an underprivileged background. We want fighters, as we love to say on our website. We don't want fancy diplomas. You know, with our opening, we saw and reviewed thousands of applications, which is really cool, but we see the same pattern. Great entrepreneurs, great applications, but sometimes with the same kind of situation. From a fancy diploma, from Paris, which they grew up in a nice and big, beautiful city, but we want to have more diversity. And that's why we created this program, because we're deeply convinced that if we mix people, and if we find people with an underprivileged background, they can bring a lot on the table and have the same success as the funders we currently have. So who could be a fighter at Station F? It could be anyone. There's no clear definition on purpose. So it could be a refugee, it could be an immigrant, it could be someone who grew up in a difficult neighborhood like the suburbs in France, around Paris, for example. it could be someone from the countryside, it could be someone who had a difficult story. So anyone can apply and become a fighter. So what do you get when you are selected as a fighter? So you get 1 year for free in Station F Founders Program, which is our biggest program in the place. And you will be surrounded by 200 startups from all kinds of industries, all types of entrepreneurs, mainly early stage startups. Because we don't want fighters to be isolated, we want them to mix with our other funders. So it will add a kind of diversity to the Founders Program, which is already diverse. In the Founders Program, so 600 people, 200 startups on site in the middle, in the create zone at Station F. We have 40% of our funders who are female funders, so we are really proud to have that number, and we'll continue to fight and have other startups funded by women. We got applications from 50 different countries, and the people who are selecting our startups, it's not me. Basically, it's entrepreneurs. So we made a selection board from with 100 entrepreneurs coming from 21 countries. So you don't have just French eyes looking at your applications. You have people from 21 countries. So that's what we want to build at Station F, diversity, and this what is going to bring a lot of value to Station F and to your different projects if you aim at creating a startup. And the last thing is we saw a lot of applications, and we see that is coming in the coming years. And what will be the best kind of project in 21st century is when tech will collapse with culture, when tech will collapse with education. And many of you here have a unique background, so you will bring a lot if you apply, if you come and meet our startups at Station F. So I'm going to stop here. Thanks a lot. Happy to have you. Enjoy your day. If you have any questions with the Station F team, I'll be around, so enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next up, we have Antoine Joteau, who's the CEO of Le Bon Coin with Schibsted Media. Now, not many people know, but Schibsted is a massive Scandinavian media company. And Schibsted was very visionary. A couple of years ago, they saw what was going on in the Mediterranean, the humanitarian disaster happening, and actually sponsored a boat to go out and save lives, and actually sent many of their employees as well out to Greece and to other countries to help refugees. So they're a very visionary, forward-looking organization, and realize that this is also part of something that they can do as being part of a modern business as well. So Schibsted, who are one of our major sponsors, Antoine, please come and say hi.
Hi everybody. It's a lot of pressure for me after that, but as you know, Le Bon Coin is an asset of the Schibsted Media Group. Schibsted Media Group is present in 30 countries in the world, and we touch every year around the 200 million users in the world. So we are quite a big media company. I'm very proud to be here today as the CEO of Le Bon Coin, but also as a representative of Schibsted in France. Mainly because we have started a few years ago to fight this strong refugee crisis, as he said in 2015. But what is important in our approach is that we think that technology can help the world, and we think that if we include people building some good solutions, we can improve human life. In our approach, we think that if we include refugees in building technology, we can help a little bit in our scale. We have started a few years ago to build something. The last thing we have done was to have an hackathon in Oslo, building some app to help concretely the refugees in their daily life. We are very proud every day to be a partner of these initiatives, and we hope we will be able to build new initiatives in the future. Probably new hackathons, and I'm very proud to be there, to be with you, to continue to support this. Thank you very much.
So why are we here, ladies and gentlemen? Crazy Englishmen deciding to invent a word called tech-fugees. Well, when I saw what was going on, I thought the technology industry should be part of the solutions to these issues, and it wasn't doing anything. Nobody seemed to be coordinating anything. And so, what do you do when you see something like that these days? Of course, you invented Facebook group, of course. So that's what I did, and Tech4Gs now has 24 chapters around the world. Over 16,000 people have interacted with Tech4Gs now since we started in September 2015. We started with a conference and a hackathon, live broadcasts, media, to get the technology industry involved, and also to sort of shout to the NGO world that we were here and we wanted to get involved and we wanted to help. And everyone responded. It was amazing. We're here today to the first Tech4Gs Summit. As you heard earlier, that we're sponsored by Station F, Schibsted, and also the Open Society Foundation, which is the George Soros Foundation, have supported us. And furthermore, also GitHub and PayPal. So let's have a round of applause for those sponsors. So why are we here? Why we're here? Well, we're here because technology solutions can scale to big problems, and God knows we've got some big problems. People are walking around now with a device in their hand which is more powerful than the computer which sent Neil Armstrong and his crew members to the moon. So this is an incredibly powerful device, and there are things that we can do with this and all of technology now which to help scale solutions to the issues that refugees face. We've also got a tech sector which is claiming, we love it, don't we, that they're going to change the world, yeah? So they're going to deliver you your sandwich in an hour, or they're going to do your laundry in an hour. Well, let's teach a child to learn in an hour. Let's teach a child to read. Let's use technology for really changing the world, as often the technology industry claims. And that would be incredible. We also wanted to stand up and say that the technology industry and technology entrepreneurs and innovators wanted to be part of the solutions, and also co-create with refugees. So the 2 days that we've got for you today are a mix of what we've been doing for the last couple of years. First of all, we're bringing the best people together to discuss and work together. You're going to meet lots of interesting people who are doing fascinating things, and we're going to help you facilitate that so that it's not just us talking on stage, it's also you meeting each other. I also want to do some shout-outs for people. So if you've got something that you need, I'm going to give you a shout-out. You just come and talk to me, and I'll give you a shout-out, and we'll get you networked with everybody. We also want to make the this issue visible to the technology sector. That's why we've got fantastic technology partners on board and a wonderful community. And also we're creating stuff. We're making new ways of looking at the problem. And so, for instance, we'll be doing a mapathon as well later on. So those are the three main things. Then there's the networking app, there's workshops, and then we'll also be doing pitches, just like in Silicon Valley, of actual products that people have actually built.